just pretend like they're not here and just keep chatting. So Linda, show us your stuff. Show me your stuff again.
What?
Oh, Janet says she's looking forward to some great cards. Yeah, we'll be getting started here in a minute.
Linda, what was the pockets you were talking about?
Oh yeah.
Stephanie taught us how to, and Patty and Tammy, they taught us how to make these. You see, they have these cute closures.
Yeah.
You can put so much in here.
How neat.
So, I made and you can make them all different sizes. Look.
That is
Oh
neat.
yeah, they're beautiful. Those are really pretty.
Paper.
Now, what did you use to make them? Like the
You know those designer papers you get at Michael's, and you're like
Right.
180 sheets. I use that thickness, and
Yeah.
it just works like a charm. But you can use any designer paper, and I used a different color for the top, so
Yeah.
that when I flipped it, you could see it either way.
two.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And then is it laminated?
Yeah, that's the whole point,
Yes.
and that's what Stephanie, Patty, and Tammy, we're showing us.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Hi, Roxanne.
I like all the pretty colors you have
I
there.
do too.
Beautiful.
And I practice with wallpaper to start, Beth, rather than spoil my card. I thought I'll just see if it works, and it works perfectly.
Oh,
I can't wait to try that.
I'll have to try that. Now the little closures. Where do you get those?
Oh, look
On
at
Amazon.
Here they are.
Okay.
Yeah, we both have them. And
Wait,
then you get the little
What
you get the
does
little
it say?
tool that goes with it.
I couldn't read that. What does it say? Something closure?
Yeah, I have it linked up in my Amazon
Okay.
shop.
Okay.
Give you the
Okay.
link to that. Let's see if I can find that.
Too cute.
Just so you can find it easily.
Yeah. Love that.
It's so much fun.
Then you can organize your stuff that way.
I found the cutest back to school paper for the kids. Oh, it's just adorable because the front is back to school and it says, "Oh, the places you'll go," even though we can't read Dr. Seuss anymore in America.
Yeah, really, right? Gee.
The flip side has a composition book paper. I just love it. So
I didn't see it. Show me again. I was busy.
you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me go get it.
So I'll put it in the comments, the link to the Amazon shop. If you just go into supplies, I think it is craft supplies. It shows there. But this it comes together like with this and that little dude.
And the little neat.
Some other
And
tools.
it comes with a little pokey tool that you poke the hole in with.
A little poke tool.
Okay.
And I seem to have misplaced my little cookie tool again. Oh my gosh, I drive myself. Oh, I found
It's
it.
similar, Beth, to the ones that you do babies' onesies up with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like that you use to do the baby's clothes up with.
Yeah.
I used to make kids' clothes 100 years ago and use them.
Yeah, you can use them on material. There's only one thing that I found out to my detriment the first time I did it, and I told Patty Ann and Tammy. There's only a gap of how far is it, Patty Ann? Of about 3/4 of an inch, the gap between the pocket. So if you're using something like laminator, which is quite stiff, you can only go in so far. So you've got to make sure that you don't.
Right.
You position it so that, and the first time I did it to the lid, and I thought, great. When I came to do the bottom, you couldn't get it in far enough. So
Because see on mine, this is the one. Here's mine. Oh, I don't want this. Okay, so here's mine. I wanted this to be further down towards the bottom, towards this.
Right.
But if I put that down towards there, fine here. When I went to go and put the snap on, I had to go way down further than what I was able to.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you got to be aware of that. But I think they're so cute.
I love that. Love that.
Janet, I have a 9-inch. Patty Ann's is a 13-inch. I guess it just depends on if you're planning on making bigger stuff. If you want the 13 or the 9-inch.
Right. So for the 13-inch, when I'm putting through like 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, like I'm making my grandkids a bunch of educational toys. So this one here, when I put this in to the laminator, I can put it in this way, the 8.5 by 11 side first, and it goes through faster. No, that not that big a deal, but you know. So otherwise, I put it through this way through a 9-inch one for a 9-inch one. But either one would fit, right? For the either way.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
8.5 by 11. Yeah.
Are you loving your laminator, Patty?
Oh my gosh, I'm having a ball. I've laminated so much stuff. What I did this week, you know how I read those books aloud to kids? I went and got a bunch of garden books, like Lola Plants a Garden and Somebody's Flower Garden and Inch by Inch. And this one here is the one I just finished making, something, the carrot seed. So I'm making them little things to go with it since they're preschoolers, you know, and they can figure out sequencing, what goes first, second, third, fourth.
Cute.
I used to be a teacher.
Wow, lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I did also send them some information on how to plant, you know, for the kids to plant their own seeds and they can watch them grow themselves.
My grandkids, I made them the packets of the creatures when you were reading some of the books, and I would send them the little things so they could hold them on a popsicle stick.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. I think they like that.
Yeah.
So I just thought this was kind of cool because I'm making an actual little activity box for them.
Right.
You know, I'm actually sending them the paperback books as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Kathy says the pockets would be great if you use thin vellum and make clear packets for your stamp sort. Oh, that would be a good idea. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's 3:02. So I guess that means it's time for us to get started. So we'll start at the top. Linda, if you would introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Linda, and I live in Maryland. And this week we've got some surprises. We've all done something different this week, so we hope you like what we've done and enjoy.
Thank you.
Rainy here all day in Maryland.
Oh, beautiful here yesterday and today. We're lucky. Keep your rain. Okay, Bernie.
My name's Bernie and I'm in Melbourne, Australia, and it is just gone 7 a.m. on Monday morning. And for me, this time is the first time from start to finish that I've used the silhouette and the program and the portrait. So normally I switch between silhouette and Cricut because I know Cricut better, but this time the whole project's done in silhouette.
Was it hard?
Nope.
No. Okay, cool.
It was just telling myself I could do it.
Exactly. Okay, Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I live in England in the UK, which has been a lovely sunny day today, a bit frosty, but sunny, and it's just after 8 o'clock at night now. And I hope you enjoy what we do for you today.
I think that's funny that Bernie, she's all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and it's 7 a.m. and you're still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at night. Beth? Beth is next.
Hi, I'm Beth. I'm from Cordova, Alabama, and it's a beautiful day here today in the 70s. So, of course, rain's on the way, but it's nice today.
And so I was just going to say Tammy, but where's Tammy? Oh, there she is.
I'm here.
Okay, talk about you.
My name's Tammy. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. And like Beth said, it's a beautiful day here. And I'm excited for everybody to see the difference, the things that the girls picked. And I hope you enjoy it.
So we got a sneak peek at Linda's, and that's why I put down below the video. And I think I put it in the chat too, the link to what she used, because it's unbelievable. But anyway, I don't know what everybody else did, so it'll be fun to see. So if you girls want to hide yourselves and just show us your stuff. And I know y'all have to
say, this is from Kat and me. Oh, sorry, we haven't met Stephanie yet, have we?
Wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, you want to be in charge of spotlighting so we don't unspotlight each other stuff?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, thank you. Unless you want me to do it if it's hard on whatever machine you're on.
No, I'm on the computer. It's easy.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Sorry, Bernie. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say, this one I came from Creative Fabrica, and it's called Cat and Me Digital. So it's called Easter Gnomes, and that's what I started with. So
it's called Cat and.
It's from Cat and Me Digital, and it's called Easter Gnomes.
Oh my gosh, those are cute. Huh. Looks like you have a bunch of little stuff already cut out there and sparkly.
Yeah, I've cut them all out and then coloured them. So I used the silhouette to colour everything and then cut them out. And then some of them have got glossy accents. And here's my coloured gnomies.
So where do you guys see all the stuff that they have? Because Linda has a bunch of extra things too. And I was thinking, boy, I wish they'd kind of sell these little extra doodads they have, because they do such a nice job of coloring and sparkling. Anyway.
Looks like Stephanie's scoring. Using her scoreboard, and Linda's using Beth is using the scoreboard.
I just cut a piece of paper here, 11 and a half by 5 and a half. So I just had to cut this paper, and then I'm going to start scoring to get my folds. This was a new one that we'll see how this fold is. But you cut an 11 and a half by 5 and a half, and then I'm going to score it at the quarter mark. Then I'm going to go to the 7 1/4. No, I'm going to go at the quarter. Then I'm going to go to 3.75, and then I'm going to go to 7.25 and score it.
Okay, we know Linda has the gift of gab, so Linda, what's happening?
I'm making aperture, the actually part of this was a snow globe originally, but I've changed it into a different theme for springtime. So we're going to look into spring.
So I have a question. That little thing right there that you just glued in, did you make that, or is that part of one of the pieces that you got from?
No, I went online and I Googled it, and then I copied the image.
What did you Google? What is that?
It's like a stained glass window.
Oh, round? You asked for a round?
No, it's actually, well, I didn't ask for anything. I just adapted it. Originally, this piece had a dotted, kind of like a stitched line all around it. It was a lot wider. You know, the holograph part. So I put it in the machine, I put it in silhouette, and I subtracted that dotted line because I put it through my silhouette the first time, and it just about ate up the paper because this is so thick. And it wasn't cutting properly. So that's why I removed that stitched area, and I made this a lot smaller. Also, while I'm talking about that, let me show you what I did. Stephanie told us about this. I saved the negative part. I'm going to use this for, I'm going to press in between the, oh, oopsie. I'm going to press some of that those gilded flakes and make a card with them.
Oh, yeah, pretty.
I have 5 of these.
Oh my God. So I'm going to ask something that we don't usually do, and because I just want to see it again. Can you show your card? Mine. I mean, or do you think we ought not to? I just
my card?
Yes, please. Oh, just so they can see what they're going to be seeing made. Oh my! Look at this, y'all.
Oh wow!
Now watch this.
Wow!
Now look at this. I'm talking crazy, right?
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Right. I'll show you. See if I can share it. Let's see. I'll show you if you guys want to get the template that she used. She share the screen.
I changed that quite a bit.
Yeah, oh, I know that, but this is just the basics of it. Here's what you look up. You go to the Silhouette store, and I'll have that link down below for you. And you look up hexagon pop-up card. And it's by Lori Whitlock, and she has a whole bunch of different kinds that you can start with. So Linda just started with one of these. I guess she has a little video here that must play. And so there's a church, Linda.
You found it?
Well, I mean, she's showing it with this thing. So there must be one if you keep scrolling around that has a church if you like the church one. But she has all different kinds, and she just started with this as her base, and then continued from there. But what she makes out of these things amuses me. All right, stop.
Yeah, I put a piece of acetate in this. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was kind of tough to cut on the machine. They have a setting for acetate on the Silhouette.
Right.
I had to increase the force up to, well, I'm 33, and then I had to the numbers right next to it. I had to bring that all the way up to a 10, the maximum.
Oh, sometimes I just do mine double too. I just make it do 2 cuts. So you might want to check that sometime.
Yeah, that had 2 cuts, Patty Ann.
Oh, okay, it did. Okay. Yeah, because I always do double. Did you test it first before you tried it and ruined something or not?
I didn't test it this time because I tested it last week. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You knew what
yes, the answer is yes, I did.
Did you happen to make a setting for yourself then, so you have it forever and ever, amen?
Oh, it's kind of like it's maxed settings for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Stephanie's up to something, and she has a prototype of her card, or the drawing of it with the dimensions that she sent to me that I can put on our Facebook group too.
Yeah, what I've done this time, I wanted to do a stepper card, but I wanted to do a little bit of something different. So what I've done, I'm doing a stepper card, but I'm actually sticking a base onto it so that when it finishes, it will actually stand, it will have another piece on like that, so it will have an actual base on it to stand up.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And what I've done as well, because to do that, it doesn't matter the stepper card, and put the base on, which obviously has to be the width of the card, but it has to make sure that it folds in, so your lowest point, so it doesn't matter, it's got to be the same width, but then you've got to make sure that it fits in that gap. So I measured that and made sure that once I folded my piece of cardstock in, it will close inside.
Okay, you girls are not only really, really creative, but you're really, really smart to figure all this jazz out. Oh.
And I just wrote this down so I wouldn't forget. I'm doing a tea set. It was a tea party outline. And I wanted a doily. And I don't know whether you remember that site called Monica's Creative Room.
Yes.
Okay, let me write that down is it Monica's? Yeah. Let me write it in the chat for these guys.
Monica's Creative Room.
Room.com.
I bet I can share it, Patty.
Yeah.
I had it.
Oh, I think I might have. Let's see if it works.
Yeah. And it's full of free SVGs, and I wanted a doily, and this is number 85.
Wow.
There's absolutely all sorts of things on there that are free. They're all free SVGs. So it's worth a look for anybody.
Oh, so it's not monicascreativeroom.com, y'all. Let me get it for you. It's Monica's Creative Room, not .com. It's this. And you said you used what number item?
The doily, the one that I've used is number 85. And it's not just that. There's loads of really lovely stuff, and it's all free to download.
And has that got vellum on the back, Stephanie?
Yes, it has. Yeah.
That's pretty. Ooh.
Mm.
Wow, that's really pretty.
Okay, let's see what Bernie's doing. Looks like she's working with something round too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I started with a 7.5-inch square of card, and then cut a circle in the middle of 4 inches, and then cut 2. I didn't have to. It's called a wreath card, and then I cut 2 circles here. They're 6.5-inch with an inch across, and that made the 4-inch circle as well. And then I just glued them together for some stability. And then I've also in here I've put a piece of vellum which is attached here inside, and that's 6 inches by 1 inch across. And then I've just sticky taped that, or double-sided taped that down. And then I'm just going to attach all my bits and pieces that I've made, coloured in, and attach them to my card.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
And what about Beth?
Oh, wow, Beth.
I'm just cutesing up a flower, so I'm just adding a little bit of glitter and stuff. I'm going to try to make it, this is one of my card tops, but I'm going to make it like a 2-dimensional, so it'll have some texture to it.
Oh. So did you use glue, or what did you?
I used sparkle glitter, and then I just added glitter on top of that so it would stick.
Oh, okay.
So it would go, and then I'm going to put this on here so it'll stick up a little bit from the card.
So the first one is printed on there?
This one is, yes.
Yeah, that's super.
And then I just did this and did an offset on just the flower part, and I printed it also, print and cut, and I just added some glitter.
Did you add some little things there on the white over to the left of that flower, or to the top from my angle? Did you add something? What's up there?
I have a friend, one of my friends at church, she just had breast cancer surgery this past week. So I'm doing this card for her. So this is a flower, and it says fate, and then it has like the breast cancer ribbons coming out.
Oh, how cute. Oh, yeah, cool.
There again on that creative Fabrica. So.
Oh, yeah, we love that, don't we?
Love it.
They have everything you could need.
They do.
Linda, where'd you go? There you are.
Oh, I'm right here.
Hey, Patty, you're not that late. Heavens. Glad you made it. Nedra said, hey, before. And Roxanne. Roxanna loves the bunny gnome. I think Sammy put that up there before.
What is that? Your pokey tool or a needle that you're using, Linda?
Oh, I just found I really need my pokey tool. This is just a pin from my glue bottle.
That just goes to show we make do with whatever we got.
Right.
Let me show you real quick. I'm going to show you what I used for my digital stamp set. So I went online and I wanted to do something floral. So I printed these out from Creative Fabrica. I actually, if anybody's interested, I wrote the names for some of the things I used. This designer is Suda Digital Art. Here are the elements. And here they are, large version.
I love those.
These are the very large ones. And then I made them as small as, these are very, very, very tiny.
Oh, wow.
And our silhouette machines or our Cricuts can cut just in such a refined way.
Nice. Amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be
So all you
using
did was add an offset to those?
Yeah, I offset these little ones, and then let me see. I also have got such a mess here. Here are the flowers that I used, and here's the artist. Well, the designer is Wallifier. So I've used these flowers. So let me just show you. You see these roses right here?
Yes.
I made a little vase. I made these flowers. They're so. I made them so teeny. I gathered them up and I flipped them like misdirection so that I used our flip feature, vertical and horizontal, to make these. Anyway.
Nice. Beautiful.
Anyway, and then the last one I used was this one. I love these.
Oh yeah.
You'll see these again.
So did those come as SVGs, or did you have to trace them?
I did trace them.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to use the flowers, and I'm going to create like a window box.
Janet asked, are all the design sets going to be listed? Yeah, we can do that.
Sure.
We can put them on Facebook if you're in one of the groups. We can put them there.
And I can also put underneath the video. But Linda, what did you say yours were called? Hand-drawn something? They were all from Creative Fabrica, right?
Yes, all these were from. It's these were called hand-drawn floral digital stamps. These were called hand-drawn flower elements. It was by Suda Digital Art. And
wait, hand-drawn. What was the second one? Hand-drawn flower elements by SUDA.
Yes.
Gital.
Art.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You got this one, didn't you?
Hand-drawn. Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I didn't do the wallifier. By wallifier or something. By WALLI.
FIER. Yeah.
FIER. Okay.
This is Melissa Paul Designs.
Easter Flowers Clipart?
Yes.
By who?
Melissa Hall. It looks like Melissa or Miss Melissa Hall. Looks like Melissa Hell, actually. But
all right. Well, I put in the chat underneath, that y'all can maybe copy and paste that and look for those. And
I know the name of Stephanie's is Teapot Outline Stamps.
Teapot Outline Stamps.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's got the teapots and the teacups, but it's got lots of flowers and leaves as well with it.
Nice. So you can just go to Creative Fabrica. Let's see, here's the general link there, and just do a search for those things.
Yeah.
And hopefully you already have a subscription so you can get it all free. Well, not free, but depending on what amount of money you.
And Bernie said hers was Easter Gnomes, I think. What did you say it was, Bernie?
Mine's called Easter Gnomes by Easter Gnomes. Easter Gnomies, actually, I think, by Cat and Me Digital.
GNOMIES by Cat
and Me.
And
Cat and Me Digital.
Okay.
And then we have Beth. What was yours, Beth?
Mine, I don't remember the name. I can look, but I just did a search, breast cancer. And so I just used a lot of the digital papers, and then the flower came up too. But I can look back and see what the names were.
I could just put in there that Beth used breast cancer
yes.
digital papers.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully, like I said, if you have the already have the whatever it's called, what's it called? Subscription. You can grab them all for free.
You made me forget.
The thing about it is, unlike Cricut Access, once you grab them all and download them, they're yours forever. It's not like, well, Cricut Access gobbled my stuff back up when I quit, you know.
Mm.
Even though I paid every month, I was only renting them for that month. And then when I
Yeah.
quit, they took them back.
Hmm.
But these are yours, so yeah. Look at Linda making her little flower box.
And I put 2 tear and tape strips on the back, and so that I could do this.
Wait, people probably don't know what you're talking about. Oh, maybe they don't. Tear and tape strip?
Well, they're not strips on a roll. Here, this is tear and tape right here.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I just applied it to the back, and then I made the flower arrangement, and
Is it double-sided?
double-sided.
Yeah, it's double-sided tape.
Okay, I didn't
And
know.
it comes in 1/8 inch, 1/4, all the incremental,
Right.
widths.
Because the tape that Stephanie's using, that red stuff, is also double-sided, right, Steph?
It is.
Yeah, it's really strong tape. It's construction tape, so you can use it for boxes as well.
Okay.
It's construction weight.
You can get the kind like Linda's got at the Dollar Tree also.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They have a lot of products now put out by Crafters Square. So you can get quite a few things. They even have cardstock now.
Beth, what is that? A whole sheet of...
Yes, a whole sheet of sparklies.
Wow, beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Well, that is so great. Oh, I got this, Beth.
Do you?
Yeah.
Linda? Linda's got it all.
No, I don't.
Yeah, Linda's got the stuff.
We don't want to go to Linda's house and play.
Yeah.
Oh, help me straighten my room.
No, we'll just play. We don't want to clean.
That's what I had to do yesterday, and it is not the fun part.
No. So, yes, it is, Roxana. She says Beth's card is looking very pretty. Beautiful. Friends don't let friends. What does it say there?
Fight cancer alone.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
It is.
Nice. So, Bernie, how are you sticking all your things on there? Oh, I love
foam squares.
Okay.
And depending on whether I want them to pop up or not, I'm either using a thick one or a thinner one, and then I've cut these. These have been cut in, these are just this size, and then I've cut them with a knife and a ruler just down in the middle, so I get half. Rather than buy small ones, it's just the same size but cut.
Oh, yeah.
And I end up with a little one that big.
Right. So is your hub watching again today?
No, he's out and about doing some outside jobs. I think he's watering at the moment.
What about the grandkids?
No, they're back to school. We had them. The reason we had them a couple of weeks back was we had another snap lockdown for 5 days, so there was no school. So we had them because Mum and Dad had to go to work, and yeah. But hopefully no more lockdown.
Right. Do you think a snap lockdown for 5 days makes that much difference?
Oh, well, who knows with our government.
Right.
So they said it on the Friday night a Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. They said we were going into a snap lockdown at midnight. So it was all crazy for the next 8 hours or however many.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it wasn't fun.
I love now you put, is that what's it called, stickles that you put on there to sparkle them up, or what?
Yep, it's here. It's called Kitty Glitz or something. I'll find one.
And you colored all of those and cut them with the Cameo or portrait?
The portrait.
Okay.
So it's called. This one's called Durban Kindy Glitz. I think it says made in Australia. It's just a glitter glue. So most of them have got that on. Some have got the glossy accents.
Oh, yeah. Right.
but down on the Gnomes hats are all just the white one, which sort of dries clear. It's got the glitter in it, but kind of dries clear.
Mm.
And the mushrooms have just got the glossy accents.
Nice.
Oh, look at those teapots.
I know. Can we peek in at that?
Yeah.
That's so cute. Look at that. And on the doily, I see. Yeah. Isn't it fun, Patty? I agree with you. Patty says it's so fun watching y'all create.
Yeah, little teapots.
On the dolly. That is so pretty.
So, you know, y'all, since Stephanie from the UK, she'll often say to Tammy and me that she's got to go get tea or make her tea. And I always think she's going to go get tea like that. But Steph, tell them what that means when you say you're doing tea.
It means making our evening meal.
Right.
Yeah.
I always think you're sipping some kind of fancy British tea.
No,
We have tea in Australia as well. Well, it depends where you come. My parents were Irish, so we always had tea.
Oh,
yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Some people, I mean, we do tend to say lunch and dinner now, but I'm from Lancashire, and it used to be dinner was lunchtime and tea. Your evening meal was tea time. So I'm still Lancashire.
and before y'all joined us, we were reminiscing about how, well, in the UK, and I'm not sure if it's the same in Australia, if you need to go to the bathroom from the olden days, and we've talked about this before, you say, I'm going to go spend a penny. And Linda was saying that her whole family says that now when they've got to go to the bathroom, they're going to spend a penny. And even when the dog goes outside, the dog's out to spend a penny.
Oh, dear.
Okay. So Patty wanted to know, was your doily printed on the vellum?
No, I did that with it's pearlized, a very thin pearlized, a cross between card and paper, and I cut it out with the silhouette, and then the outline was cut out on the silhouette, but that is in vellum, and I've stuck it onto the vellum.
Okay. Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yes.
Look, it's a beautiful.
I love it. What did you say, Bernie?
I said it'd be a beautiful Mother's Day card.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, it would be actually. Yeah, fabulous indeed.
Roxana said, Bernie's mushrooms sure are cuter than the ones in the store. Yeah.
They probably taste the same, Roxana. I hate mushrooms.
Oh, me too. They're supposed to be good for you, but I hate them. Ugh. I wish Nightbot would quit. Get rid of him.
Patty says she don't know if her Cameo would cut that well. Sure it would.
Tammy uses a Cameo in hers cuts. I have the Cameo 3 and 4 and mine both cut, but I usually use the portrait now just because it's so convenient here on my desk. But I also have the Explore Air too, that I occasionally use.
What I've learned with intricate designs, Patty, is to slow it down. You want it to go slower if it's a real intricate design.
I hope y'all are noticing what Stephanie's doing now. I saw her with a pokey thing, just poking in the center of those flowers to give them dimension. She taught us that one time, remember? See that?
Oh, yeah, I love the flowers.
She's a foam, I think, right, Steph? Something a little bit foamy-ish.
Yeah, it's a piece of foam matting just to sort of, hold it on.
See how pretty that is compared to just a flat flower.
So you could get a mouse pad and use it.
Yeah, the back of an old mouse pad, yeah.
Roxana said,
these little flowers are on the one that I've got as well, the piece that one.
Oh, wow.
There was quite a few different ones. That little one I've done. That's another one.
Yeah.
Another one. There's loads of different flower shapes on.
Nice.
And that one.
Yeah,
And
they
then
all come with that same set.
Mhm.
So you girls liked being able to pick your own stuff. Would you want to do that again for the next one?
It's fun.
I enjoyed it because for me, I'm new at using silhouette software and colouring in and everything, and this one had really solid lines, so it was good for me to be able to use the silhouette software to colour in all of these things with the solid lines.
So you didn't have to play with the nodes or fix anything.
Yeah. So
Right.
first it was great, and then when I get better at it and you're using the nodes and everything would be, come easier.
I did have a problem with mine, and Tammy had to help me with mine. I took it in to cut out. Was it the flowers, Tammy? Yes, it was. All the different shaped flowers. And when I took it in to cut them out, even when I put cut on the outline, it was cutting everything.
Oh.
And I rang Tammy and we sort of went through it, and we had to release the compound pass, hadn't we, to make it work.
Huh.
Yep.
Huh. Well, good. I'm glad y'all discovered what to do.
No, I didn't know what to do. It was Tammy. I'd have been cutting them. I would have been fussy cutting them if it hadn't have been Tammy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Go ahead, Teddy.
No, you go.
I was just going to say, if you're in the Facebook groups and any issue you're having, just let us know. We can help. We sure don't want you to get frustrated with it. Go ahead, Patty.
No, I was just going to read what she was saying.
Oh, yeah. Here, let me put it back up. When I say slow it down, Patty, what I mean is when you go to your settings, it'll have speed, and you want to keep your speed real low. I even put it on 1 if it's like if I was cutting the dolly that Stephanie cut, I would probably put it on 1 and let it go real slow and cut.
So, Linda, did you show your... Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask her if she showed her a little extra tool, but I guess you got a lot that you're wanting to work on still.
Well, I wanted to let you know that when I actually did this
look at those birds. Did those come from Creative Fabric and Nest?
Yeah, this was one of my designer papers, my digital papers, and from my own staff. But what I did with this one, because I cut off all the tops, and they look like a T, like this. All the panels that go between, in this the slotted card, the top of the hexagon. And so I really reinforced this. I made the tree and then I flipped it so it's front and back. See this little butterfly? And I took a piece of acetate strip to really reinforce this tree. It's actually 1, 2, 3 layers, and I used a punch. I don't know if you can see this for my grass, and I put the grass in between the 2 T's, the front and the back, just to give it some stability.
Right.
Yeah. So,
I love the little bird nest.
Here's the tool. I'll show you the tool.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
If you want.
Yes.
I really enjoy using it. It's We Are Memory Keepers, and it's a ribbon cutter because I often use ribbons on my cards and projects. So, often after you cut ribbon, you have a fray at the end. Well, this tool actually has a heating element in it. There's a thin wire, and when you angle your ribbon, and there's a guide here for you to angle your ribbon, you follow that. Place your ribbon where you would like it, and press the the bar in the center, release, and you have a nice angle. And you, if you all could feel this, you would know that it feels like it's raised on the end now because it's been singed with the heat. It melted the ribbon, it's right there. So it's really a nice little quick way to make a bow. Actually, you can put that. Remember those embellishments we had the other week, and we could print this through. That would look pretty.
Ooh,
and this is a cherry blossom ribbon, but it didn't match my colors as well as I wanted it to. So anyway,
I wonder if they still sell that memorabilia thing.
Oh yeah, they do. 100%. It's on Amazon.
I'm gonna look right now.
Yeah, I thought it was like $9.99, but I might be wrong.
Put it in your store, Patty.
Okay, if I can find it. What's it called? Ribbon thingy.
Here's what it's called. It's I had the box. Oh shoot. Oh, hold on. Well, I had the box. That's past tense.
Oh, I found it already.
Good. The ribbon cutter.
Yeah.
Okay, look at Beth's card. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's very pinky. So.
I love it. That is really pretty, Beth.
Thank you. And then I put because I wanted it to have color on the back, so I did the card on both sides, the cardstock.
That's beautiful, Beth.
Thank you. These were all digital papers.
Nice.
Very pretty. Okay, looks like Bernie's almost done.
Almost. I've just got to put now a little bit of, I've got a, 4-inch strip that I'm going to put half an inch. I'm going to score it half an inch and half an inch from either end, and then at 2 inches. And then I'm going to make this one's going to be a mountain fold. And these are going to be valleys. And then they will become my card stopper because it's got so much on it. It'll stand up. Look, it'll stand up like that.
Oh wow!
Work. Might have to do that bit again. That spins now, which is not what I really wanted. And I'll fix it. And then this is going to go under here, and it's too big, so I'll have to get another bit. So I only need it to be, yeah, it's too big there, so I'll have to cut another bit.
Oh, that's pretty. I love it. Okay. Let's see. So, let's go to Stephanie. What you working on, Steph?
I'm just going to stamp the little tag, which is those nesting dies again, because I fell in love with them. You know, with the little that we can stitch around the edges. So I'm just going to stamp my happy birthday now, and then heat emboss it, and then it'll be done. And this is my homemade. It's talcum powder in a bag rather than an anti-static bag.
Oh, how neat!
It's just
so share with them what that does, Stephanie.
It stops the static, so that when you stamp it and then you put your embossing powder on, rather than you end up with it all over the place, it stops it sticking. And you should always really rub it on your fingers as well, because when you're actually holding on to a tag or something that you're doing, you've got natural oils on your hand, and they can go onto the card that you're going to emboss. So when you tip the embossing powder on, that can also cause you to have sticky bits left. Right, so hopefully this will work. And I always heat and emboss mine on the back, so that the powder doesn't, it doesn't let the powder blow anywhere.
And what was the corn flour in, Stephanie?
It's talcum powder. It's just in a piece of cotton. And what I did with it as well, with my pokey tool, I stabbed holes in it with a pin to make sure that it could come through.
And it's talcum powder.
Yeah, and it just stops the static.
Yeah, I've seen the ones with corn flour, but I hadn't thought of talcum powder.
Yeah, that works. Right. So I'll just get a piece of paper so that I don't.
I love watching the embossing melt.
I do when it actually starts to melt. So if you look, because I've used the talcum powder, if you look, there's no bits that I've got to wipe off.
Oh, neat.
And was that a die? Was the happy birthday a die?
It says happy birthday. It's just the stamp, yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried, is there any way you can do it with digital stamps? Have you tried that yet?
I haven't actually tried doing it with no, I'm telling a lie. I have done it on pearlized cardstock and printed it off then, and it stays damp long enough for you to put the embossing powder on it.
Okay.
But if you use ordinary cardstock, it just dries too quickly before it comes through. Right, I'll keep my gun up now, and then I'll just put it. Sorry about the noise, ladies.
Roxana said she made a small bag for embossing, but used baby powder with cornstarch.
Okay. Right, looks like Linda's putting hers together. Did y'all want to see Stephanie melt that?
Yeah.
Yep, it's the best part.
Yeah, I thought about it after I moved to Linda. I'm like, wait, I want to see that.
And I like how she does it from behind, so you don't blow it off.
I did that the first time.
Oh,
I used Stephanie's method.
oh, and it worked well, right?
It did.
This is when your reverse tweezers would be good, Steph, because then you don't have to worry about them letting go.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
So pretty.
I know. I love it.
And she used the nesting dies that Patty done a video on to do this little tag. Do the little
cool.
stitches.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't end up getting all bits of the embossing powder all over the place when you rub it with either an anti-static bag or with talcum powder. It just stops having to brush absolutely loads off. And I would not be without my stamping platform either. Before I had this, the times I've done stamping and you've stamped and it hasn't come on properly, and then you've gone over it again and it doesn't go in the right place, and then you throw it away. Or at least with having a stamping platform, if you stamp something and it doesn't do it fully, you just go back over and it's in exactly the same spot again.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're going to love them, Tina.
And then the other thing that I hadn't done, I intended doing this before we did the class, was to colour my my ribbon.
I love how you do that.
I should have done it before, then it would be dry. I'll just give it a quick dry.
So she never has to worry about her ribbon matching because she can just color it whatever color she needs.
Right.
Okay, you want to check on Linda?
Does everybody have a recipient in mind for their cards? We know Beth does. Anybody else?
No, probably my daughter.
Ah,
My daughter saves everything I give her. I didn't realize that till a couple weeks ago. I went over to the house and everything it almost made me cry. I'm telling you.
aw, that's sweet.
That was really nice of her.
Yes.
Stephanie Roxanne wants to know if you can use alcohol markers on satin or gloss grain ribbon.
Yeah, that's what I've just used, alcohol markers, yeah. Yeah, every time, Roxanne, I use the alcohol markers. Because I think there's nothing worse than if you start doing something and then you haven't got the right colour ribbon.
Right.
Oh, I know, it's frustrating. Well, I'm really grateful for that tip, Stephanie. I do that all the time.
Yeah. And I say that, you know, the little ribbons that you get inside blouses and things, you know, the little ones for hanging them up in the shoulders. Yes. I cut them all out of there and
Looks like Bernie's almost done. Good
I'm done.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's beautiful, Bernie.
It's so adorable.
So Hoppy Easter with the Gnomes. And that just stands up, not that you can see it, but it stands up. And because it's got so much weight, I put a stopper in. Oh, where are we? There. I put a stopper in there.
Right, stop it opening up and splaying out.
Stop it opening because it's so heavy on the top.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it'll stand up now. So that's what it looks like.
What is that clear stuff that you used, Bernie, to put the circle on? Yeah.
That's just laminate sheets that I made. So I made my own acetate.
That looks good. Works.
So
good.
I just put just put two blank pieces, one sheet through the laminator, and then it fuses it together, and then you end up with acetate.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I know that's a brilliant tip you told us, Bernie, for that.
Because a lot of times I don't have acetate when I need it.
Exactly. And it's not something that I can just go to. We're limited on where I can go and buy stuff. So sometimes I just don't have it, but I've always got laminating sheets.
Sure.
That's so cute. I love it, Bernie.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's check in on Linda.
Final touches. Just trying to insert these.
so pretty, Linda.
Thank you. Do you think I should put a bird in this window up here?
That would be cute.
I think it would. What do you think, a brown one or a blue one?
A blue. I love blue.
Okay. Hold on. Here's the Oh shoot, let me see. I'm gonna get my reverse tweezer.
It is really pretty.
That is.
Let me find my. I know I got a blue bird amongst all this stuff.
Oh, let's look at Stephanie doing more flowers.
It's the last one. I'm just doing it really quickly.
It's all right. You got time.
Are you okay? Yeah.
If you've never made these little flowers, give it a try. It's so much fun to see them come to life. With this
They look so
technique,
much better, don't they, than flat?
they do. It makes all the difference in the world to do them like Stephanie does. It just makes them have so much movement. And you can get the little scoring thing she uses at Dollar Tree also. I've got 2 or 3 that I got there. Are you finished, Linda?
No, I've got a I'm trying to find Bluebird. I'm just gonna. I have an extra one of these. I'm just gonna. Oh no, he's too big.
Looks like Bernie's making a envelope for hers.
Yep.
You made it out of 1 sheet of paper, 12 by 12?
Yeah, because because this is a little bit different, what I did was I worked out this was, so I sort of, if it was just a straight card, you measure from corner to corner and then add an inch. But because this was a little bit rounded and it doesn't have corners, I pretended it did have corners, and it took me from this corner and then I went up to here, and that measured 11 inches across from there to there, and then so you add an inch, so it was a 12-inch piece of paper.
Oh, okay, cool. And then how did you decide where to fold it at?
It's just sort of and then you put it, so I put the card in here, and I try to use my green mat so I put a point on the green mat, making sure it was the same at the bottom, so I knew it was straight, and then you just sort of eyeball it. So you start with the bottom flap, and then you work out roughly where the centre is on I, and then you just fold up the bottom to where you need it to be, and then the top down a bit as well. And so then you take the card out and then score both of those. And then you put the card back. And again, it's sort of just in the centre. So you've got your folds, and then you just bring the side, so you turn it around and then bring the top and the bottom up. So there you've got your card. And then when you've scored it, you've got now 4 little, this one's hardly got any because I haven't quite centered it. So you just cut these triangles out of all the 4 corners to take away the bulk. So you can do it for any size card. You just go from diagonal to diagonal and add an inch.
Oh, okay. That is a
And
good
then
tip.
I don't have an envelope. I don't have a punch board. And then there you've got that again. And then you work out. So because this is a stronger paper, I'll use double-sided. Oh, I might not. I might just use my gun and fold that up. So I'll put this here. And there. And there's the envelope. And because you add the inch, you end up with, it's not a flat envelope as such. So when you've got things on there that are sticking up and popping up, it fits in.
That's adorable.
Perfectly.
That is so cute.
And there's the envelope.
Wow.
Very, very nice. So can you take your card out again, Bernie, and hold it up close to the camera? Because
Sure.
I didn't see your stickles until you pulled it up close then.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Isn't that adorable? I love
yeah.
that.
Oh, it's
Really
so
cool.
involved. That's really cool, Bernie.
Very pretty.
So it's just got this kindy
Yeah.
glitz on it, on most of them. Some of them have got colour, and then the glossy accents.
Oh, wow.
The
Very,
green
very good.
carrots, I use green gloss on the leaves, but most of the rest is just either the silver or the clear.
Oh, yeah, it's very pretty.
And then the glossy accents on the hair and the ears.
So cute.
So Betsy says, since she missed the beginning, she wants to know if is it painted.
No,
Did you color?
this
Go ahead.
was all of, this was how it started. Well, not like this, but individual. This was called a colouring sheet, but they also come individual. And then I brought them all into silhouette design, and then I just chose my own colours and then put an offset around it. So that one here is this flower here. So this flower here, and then I coloured them all. So there's two different, yep, that's the same. And then I just used the silhouette software to colour the peachy colour and then the blue colour, and then I didn't put a black around them, I put a dark navy and then offset them with 0.065 around the flowers as well. And then just printed it all, and the portrait just cut them beautifully.
Wow, that's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then the mushrooms just came in as well, and I just put red over the top of the mushroom and then put glossy accents on it, again with an offset.
They are so cute.
Yes, they are. And we forgot to announce, I think, Tammy, I don't know if she's here, Janet Miller.
I don't see her.
Janet is the winner from our Valentine's Day contest, because we had the contest for the people that were commenting, and she won. So she's got to send her email to us at teampattyana@gmail.com so we can get her gift certificate out to her. So Janet, if you're here watching or watching the replay, make sure you let us know.
All right. Looks like Linda's through, and she has that envelope too.
These cards. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Look at this card. Look at this envelope.
Here's the envelope.
Move it over. Yeah, there to your left. Perfect. So cute.
I think I like this one better.
Do you?
What do you think?
I think I like the one on the right better.
What's one better?
So, they're pretty much the same.
Yeah,
They
the
are.
flowers are different. That's the only difference I can see.
Oh, the birds are a different size up at the top anyway.
And I did the back on this one.
Right. Oh, jeez.
That's beautiful.
it's just gorgeous.
Aw.
I know, aren't they talented? My goodness. Amazing.
And this envelope, I have that EG, it's called Envelope Generator app that we are Memory Keepers has, but you have to have a punch board, I think, to use it.
Ah.
Like one of these.
Oh yeah, okay.
So when I put the dimensions of this card in this this envelope generator app on my phone, it gave me it spit back for me the dimensions of the square I needed to cut out, which was 8 inches and 8 1/8 inch all the way around, and then it gave me the measurements for where to punch like 4 1/8 on this card all the way around. I'm telling you, it is you can make an envelope in like, oh my gosh, or less than 30 seconds.
Now those are those the same size? Is that an optical illusion that one was down lower?
What?
I thought maybe the one on the right seemed smaller, but I guess not.
Is this your right here?
Yeah, you're same as your right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my! I gotta fix these pussy willows.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, it's adorable. So, anybody want have a Tuesday morning near you? I just saw the punch board, the envelope punch board. They have it there for $9.
Wow!
Oh, sweet.
That is a good price.
Yeah.
All right, let's go take a look at Stephanie.
I've just got a couple of drops to put on, but mine's finished now as well.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
So pretty.
I lay it flat, you might be able to see it better. Sort of.
Right.
That is so pretty.
That's gorgeous.
So how does it fold up?
It folds inside, but I can't because I should have put the Nouveau drops on the flowers earlier, but that actually folds inside there, and the card folds up.
Yeah, beautiful.
Gorgeous.
My goodness, you girls. Oh, I can't believe it. So pretty. Yeah, Nedra, aren't they all beautiful? Oh my God. Go get it, worth every penny. What's worth every penny, Patty?
Talking about the envelope punch, yeah.
Okay. Patty said, so elegant. Yeah. Janet loves all the designs the ladies picked. I know. Totally different, right? All different. Did you see Beth's up close a moment ago when I had to leave the room for a sec?
Yeah.
We'll
go look again.
And I was concentrating.
Okay, we'll show it again. We'll show everybody's again.
Okay, thank you. Because, yeah. Wow.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
So pretty.
I love the way she's got that one printed behind there. It gives it such dimension, the flower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Oh.
What's the last part say? I couldn't quite read it.
Praying you're feeling better each day.
Oh, that's sweet. Nice.
Beth, that is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
She's gonna love that.
Oh yeah.
That is
I hope
pretty.
so. Just to lift her spirits. So.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Roxana said, so pretty, Beth. Well, you guys can probably see
Thank you.
That's what does that measure?
This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/4.
Okay. I love how you coordinated your paper. So just so pretty.
Yes.
Thanks. There again, these were just the digital papers. So.
Wow.
Do you
Are they
print
from the set papers?
Do you print your papers all the time?
No, I have some, but then when I want a certain color scheme or whatever, I do keep a lot of white, so I ended up just printing all these.
Yeah.
Beth, were they from the same set of digital papers, or you just chose 3 different?
I think this one and this one, they were all the same except this floral one here.
Okay.
But the other ones were just a breast cancer awareness set.
Yep.
And that's Fabrica, Beth?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm going to have to get that set.
Whoopsie, we both did it, Tammy. So Betsy,
Yeah.
what digital paper did you say it was? She said she went on Creative Fabrica and looked up breast cancer awareness digital paper.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you look back in a lot of the text or the chat here, you'll see some of the other specific names that the ladies used from Creative Fabrica.
It's very, very pretty, Beth. I love it.
Very
I do
Thank
too.
Yep.
And I like the theme.
Right.
Not only the theme, but the fact that you have somebody in mind to give it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The happy housewife. It says very beautiful.
All right, Bernie, we coming back to you.
Okay, and on the back of mine, I left a. What I did was under this where the colour is I just mashed all of those things up together on top of the screen, and then just again cut a circle out of it. So it's all the different flowers and everything. And then I put a little bit of card there, so to write a sentiment on, or you can write a sentiment on down here. Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that is so pretty.
I
And
love
does
it.
it stand up? Did it stand up? I don't
yep,
remember.
it stands up.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So it's got the stopper in it, so it won't open too far
Right. Nice.
because it's heavy.
And so where do we find how to do that? I mean, the pattern, or did you make that up? Or
I watched someone on YouTube, and then I made the pattern myself.
okay.
Because I just cut it out with a scoreboard or whatever. But so this was 7.5 inch square. I can send you the measurements if you like.
Yes, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
7.5 inch, 4 inch cutout, and then a 6.5 inch circle.
You know what you can do if you don't mind? Can you send us the SVG of that, or the silhouette file?
Sure.
How I place that?
All right.
Oh, that'd be nice.
All right, we coming to you, Linda.
Yeah. Okay, Linda's again.
Okay. Now, this is the one I did today, and this is the one I did a couple days ago. Oh, see these? I've got to figure out a way to keep these in place.
Right. Hot glue or not?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yep. I like how they fold because it's easy. You just press these down like this,
Right.
and they fit so conveniently.
That's amazing.
Well, this is supposed to fold down. There we go.
Right.
I didn't practice it. Oh my gosh.
So cute. In
Let
that
me
little
see if it says
envelope.
in this envelope. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't make it too big. So I would send this in a padded envelope, to tell you the truth.
Right.
Yeah. So
Cool.
I had a lot of fun making this.
It's so cute.
And
I
she has
love it.
all those extra pieces that I still say she needs to raffle
Yes.
off or sell, or I guess you just keep them in your stash, huh?
Well, last year I made those St. Patty's Day cards, and I had all the extra pieces, and I added to it this year. And every year I make a couple extra to send to someone I haven't had one to.
Right. That is so cute.
Beth, there's your bluebird.
Yes, it looks lovely too. I love bluebirds.
Okay, Betsy, the basic pattern for that, I can show you that really quickly. Hang on one sec. All right, so I'll share my screen. I'll share screen. Chrome tab. Here we go. So the basic pattern for that is any one of you go to, I have the link up above for you, the Silhouette Design Store. And it's any one of these that has like a little circly thing. So if you click on one of them, say I'll click on this Valentine's Day one, although I'm not going to do Valentine's Day, but so it opens like this and you get all the pieces, and it's by Lori Whitlock. It's all of hers. It's a hexagon pop-up card.
Candy sugar.
Well, that's what Linda started with, but then of course she made her own take on it and just went gorgeously crazy. So there's one that's a birthday one that you could start with, and you get all those little elements. And it's only $2.50. I don't know if they have a sale going right now, but that's not a bad price, I don't think. I mean, by the time you went to the store and bought a card like that, and then you have the pattern forever, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I did the trees this time, when I did my trees,
Uh-huh.
I printed out 4 on a page, and because I flipped them like I was mentioning before, I think. Anyway, before I sent them through the silhouette, I used my Versamark and put the clear on all 4 of them. The clear.
Oh, I see it. Right.
Yeah. It cut out pretty. It was. I didn't have to change my settings. I just used heavy cardstock and came out fine. Yeah.
Yes. Patty says, watch for the silhouette 50% off sale. Definitely.
All right, here we come, Steph.
I've laid it down because I think it's easier to see like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a stepper card, but I didn't want it just to be a flat stepper card, so I've added this piece at the bottom, and I can't fold it in because they're still wet, but that does actually fold in completely, and then it will fold down too.
Just beautiful.
Pretty.
And what did you say the name of your thing you used was from Creative Fabrica?
Tea party outline, but it was just the teapot and cups. There was 2 different teapots and cups. But the others were flowers and leaves. These flowers
I'm
were
going
up
to
there.
show you. So then it was this. Is that correct? Watch this. Let's see. Start. I want to share it. Share screen. Chrome. This. Is this it?
Let me exit. So
That's it. Yes, yeah. Tea party outline. Yeah.
Now look, y'all. Look what she started with, and she came up with that. She got these pieces right here. You guys are amazing. She started out with this. Y'all see that? And I'm gonna stop that chair and let's look and see what she got again. My goodness.
There's a whole lot of stuff in that. I don't know how much it would be if you didn't have the subscription.
Yeah, once you have the subscription, you really can't see unless you log out somehow and try to get back in. But yeah, I don't know how much it is either. Maybe somebody thought a subscription could let us know. Yeah, silhouette has frequent sales. You're right, definitely. Yeah.
Those are such beautiful cards, ladies.
Yeah. Oh my God. Amazing. Thank you. I love each one of them.
And also different again.
Yes. Wow. The tea party. Let me look again. It was called
Tea Party Outlines.
Yes. And it looks like this. Tea party outlines, and then these are what you get. Like she said, you get all those different flowers. Pardon me. And Linda, you probably like these little leaves and things too.
No, they're so pretty. The whole set's so nice. I like it a lot.
Right. I always like to see how many people favorite stuff. I'm always curious to see how many people made it their favorite.
I'm going to download it. I'm going to download Bernie's and Beth's.
They're all in Creative Fabrica, Betsy. That's where they all came from.
Yeah.
And what was yours called again, Bernie?
Mine's called Easter Gnomes Digital Stamps Clipart. Easter Gnomes Digital Stamps Clipart, and it was by Kat and me.
Do you see it on my screen now?
That's it.
Yep,
that's
it.
I'm downloaded that one too. See, we can't tell how much it costs since we have the membership. Some of you may have just gotten the membership that was good for what, a month or something, for $1, and you could download everything you want for $1 and then quit. Oh, I want to stop right there.
Well, ladies, you want to come back on and show your face?
I'm upside down. I've just got to fix it.
Tina said she just checked and it's not quite $4.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So actually, how much is the membership right now? Is it 19 or something? I don't know. You might want to do the membership and get everything for a month and then quit. I don't know.
My membership's like $9 a month.
Mine's
Yeah, mine's
9.
13. Mine's 13.
Wow.
Mine's 9 US. I think it works out about 14 or something Australian, something like that.
Goes on sale too. It just depends. You got to watch for that.
Yeah,
too.
I think it's up to 20 something at the moment. I think for me.
Oh, is it? Oh no, they don't have a
think
sale.
so.
It's hard to tell again, like I said, but I do have a link for it. I'll have a link down below for it. I appreciate it when you guys use that link. It just helps to keep us going.
I just did it, Patty Ann.
You just did what? Burnt yourself? Oh,
No.
you put them on there.
I just attached these.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you had not the rubber band, the Band-Aid on.
Oh, that's from something else.
Oh, okay. Opening that adult beverage, probably.
No. I've
Okay,
cut
I'll
back.
just let it go.
I only have one knife.
I hear you. You're a good girl. Okay, well, if no one has any questions, I guess that would be it. I love what you guys have made. They're absolutely beautiful. Don't forget to put them, in our Facebook group. Maybe on the Cutting Up with Patty Ann one so that everybody can see them there, or the Cricut one, either one or both. Let's see. Wendy says, "Will you put the link to the punch board?" Sure, I'll get a link.
She can put it in her Amazon store, and you can get it there. If you have the Tuesday morning nearby, they have them there at most of them. They're like $9.
Yeah, that'd probably be your best bet to do.
And don't forget don't forget to download that EG app. It's envelope generator app. It's just wonderful.
It's EG. What's it called? EG
envelope generator. It's just called EG, and we are memory keepers. It's from We Are Memory Keepers.
And don't forget Monica's creative room either for free SVGs.
What did you say, Steph?
And don't forget Monica's creative room as well for free SVGs.
Oh yes, right. We have a lot of links up at the beginning, y'all. You might want to scroll back through the chat and see all the links we had at the beginning, because Stephanie gave us a link to Monica's, whatever it was, and a lot of free stuff there. So double check back up there in the links, and I'll try to grab them and put them down below if I can. We'll see. So, all right. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you all for joining us out there in computer space land. And thank you so much for all your hard work. I just can't believe what you guys are able to do every time. It's amazing. So let's see, we'll take a vote. Do you all want to choose your own again from Creative Fabrica, or do you want Tammy and I to choose something, or y'all want to vote on the Digi stamp? Take a vote. Who wants to choose their own from Creative Fabrica? Raise your hand.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
What did you say?
Well, I guess we got to pick, Tammy.
She said, do you want to do Creative Fabrica and pick your own again? Or do you want she and I to pick one for you from somewhere?
I'll pick my own.
Okay.
I'm happy to pick my own again.
Okay, that's two.
I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
all
fine
right.
too.
All right, picking their own. Sweet. That's fun for us because then we have no idea what you're doing. That makes it really fun. All right. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
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 Good morning,
Bye.
Bernie. Time to go eat dinner, everybody else.
They need to work.